the intro music. Yeah! Woohoo!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and yes, you're getting another day of Rough Voice. We were on the stream a long time last night, and it was a great stream. I had a ton of fun, but as you can hear, the voice did not have enough time to properly heal. So we're gonna be fine though. We're gonna get through today where we have a new update in the game, patch 54.1. This is their mid-month update. I want to talk about what it's added, new things added to the game, including another new pack, but at least Rev isn't gonna I'm not gonna go off on a tangent on this pack, I promise. This one I actually kind of like, and there's a reason it's worth mentioning, because it impacts free-to-play players in a positive way, and we do like to support positive impacts. But we're also going to talk about the things that this did, and I gotta give a quick shout out to the guy behind me, Adalox. Thank you so much. Adalox helped with today's video and letting me just freely crack their base. Now, why does that matter? Because part of what we're going to read here in the patch notes is a fix that actually fixed this. Now, you're looking at the screen going, Rev, what was wrong with the Battleship Strike Team? Actually, nothing was wrong with the Battleship Strike Team. What the problem was SNW La'an. I'm actually surprised this got fixed this quickly. What I mean by this quickly is, relatively speaking, when we talk about Star Trek Fleet Command and fixes, it takes a long time to see some of this come to fruition if it's not directly infecting a lot of gameplay. And this was a display issue, as in she displayed more than she actually impacted. So that was the kind of the problem with her. Well, they actually fixed that to where you no longer see the display issue. We'll read that here in a second, but just to give you a visual and proof, here is me with it on my Armadas, just cracked the base, didn't do anything else, not deceiving you. Bam, my most recent hit 30 minutes ago. So you see, got maxed out cargo, managed to actually get more than technically I'm supposed to, but that's just a rounding issue, working correctly. And beyond just base cracking, also had one of our friends, Sin, a friend of the channel, go out and test it for their account, just so it's not my account. Go and test it with their account doing Actians. As you can see, completely maxed out their Pylum, hitting Actians with 5 Giorgio Tau, SNW La'an below decks. So working correctly. Yay. That's a positive. We like that. We're happy about that. So anything that actually fixes a problem in the game, we do want to give a little bit of a stand, which is kind of what we have this month. Is what you're going to read through right now is mostly bug fixes, and I'm not going to gripe too much about bug fixes. So here's what you got in the patch update. Fixed an issue of inconsistent battle reports on formation armadas. This issue was where it would say partial victory, and you basically had to reboot the game to get your full victory if your alliance, or if a group of alliances took out all 3 of the formation armadas. So instead of it showing a partial victory, it now shows a complete victory. To give you visual proof of that, go back real quick. You'll see earlier today we did 4 different formation armadas with my alliance. Part of that was me asking them to launch them so I could test this out, and didn't have any of the partials. I've not rebooted since then. It's exactly how it displayed. So again, an actual fix that affected the game. So good. We like fixes. All right, fix an issue with a fleet commander skill tree where the X button to close the info pop-up fails to work. That one's kind of a mad one, but hey, fixes is a fix. Fix an issue with a cutscene video was not triggered when language has been changed. Not really sure how important that was, but honestly, that's probably more of an issue with our EU players and our APAC players. So shout out to them. With me being mostly a US server, I do have an account on an EU server. It still exists, but US server, I honestly don't end up having a lot of that. Fix an issue with the hailing frequencies where the pre-scan screen of the enemy ship does not get hidden. That got fixed. And this one was where, why did you not specifically say this is what you fixed? Again, this is why you need Rev Deuce to make videos. Fixed an issue where below deck ability effects appear more effective when the cloaking beacon's research had been researched. This is an example of SNW La'an. So she was not working correctly. Now she is, and this is part of the fix. Now, for those who are wondering, yeah, and I tried to really speak to this in all of our videos, and we had a lot of people kind of confirm this, but still, getting that information out can be difficult when you visually struggle to see somebody working. How she was working before is she gave you the appropriate amount, but she displayed more than she should have. So you were seeing that you should have gotten way more than she was actually designed to provide, but because there was that glitch, it does affect several things in the game, including, remember, there are even officers who increase your warp speed heading home if you got a full cargo. Well, that wouldn't have worked if you had SNW La'an below deck and was incorrectly showing the amount that you got. So that was one of the fixes. Made an improvement for unlocking artifacts based on ops, which we knew about that one. We've actually covered that one a little bit already. And then made improvements to add scrolling to tooltips. Now, there's also something else they added here that they did not cover that they actually added to packs. And usually when I'm bringing up packs, and the Discords have been aflame lately. I realize not everybody does Discord, but if you do, hit the link down in the description below. Usually, these make people mad, and understandably so. But these actually have changes to the packs I think are beneficial to free-to-play and all players. Let me explain what they are. If you are a spender in the game, as in you are willing to spend money on Star Trek Fleet Command, I'm not going to shame you on that. Spend it on whatever you want. It's your money. Rev's not here to spend your money. Rev's here to help you spend it efficiently. Some of these new packs, particularly take a look at this one right here. This is a new version of the Galactic Armada pack, which if you've heard me talk about before, I'm already a believer. The Galactic Armada pack is one of the most valuable packs in the game. It allows you to run armadas and has recently gotten even better with the amount of uncommons in it. This one giving you a full unlock of 2 very important officers. Miles O'Brien, who I've now maxed, is one of the most important Armada officers in the game. Second only to 6 of 11. And then Julian Bashir, full unlock, who has no sourcing and might only work versus solos, but is super, super valuable. Right there. Really, really good officer. What makes this so good and unique and new, because I am trying to talk about new things they've done here in the game, is if you look on the far right side, it has a new Alliance gift. That new Alliance gift is multi-phasic credits. Multi-phasic credits being, of course, what you get as a reward for purchasing a pack through the web store, PC, or Mac client, because it runs through the Exila client. So with this new pack structure, this is giving out every player in an Alliance multi-phasic credits. Now, for those who don't know what multi-phasic credits are, let me cover that real quickly for you. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see multi-phasic. Now, this will only show up if you have multi-phasic credits. Once you do, though, this is basically that spender bonus. If you purchase a pack through the web store, through the Mac store, through the PC store, and it gives you more things to go after. So, for example, I've blown a lot of mine on my Syndicate XP booster. Now, real quick, many of you are going to say, well, hey, you need 500 for the initial pack, which would translate to 50 packs needing to be purchased so that you get this. And that's true. But at the same time, if you're in a high spending alliance, this has the potential to help you get something that maybe you never would before, or just simply incentivize spenders to spend on certain packs versus others, because now you have a direct way to help your alliance. It's certainly more valuable than some of the other regular alliance gifts that we have that exist in certain packs. For example, 10 recruit tokens. Yay. Whoop-de frickin' doodah. Nobody gives a flying flip about getting those in your rewards. But actually giving multi-phasic credits away for people who make these purchases does impact the game in a positive way for any and all players. So that is a goodie. We stand. Well, Rev stands. I'm actually pretty happy about that. And one final thing I want to cover, I posted this in my Discord. Another reason why you should join the Discord if you haven't already. You will have remembered that yesterday's Heroic Syndicate SMS launched off pretty roughly, and it wasn't scoring properly. The first milestone was listed incorrectly, and a comp chest was put out that had 10 recruit tokens in it. And as you rightly would have said, this is stupid. This sucks. Well, let me explain exactly how that works, because for whatever reason, Star Trek Fleet Command did not make official communique about that yesterday. I don't blame the Arc Runner for that. That's not their job. I think they did a good job to work on this. So what this is a placeholder. Once you collect it, it would manually then go and add points to your Heroic SMS. Now, you might not have noticed that because banners are stupid and banners are annoying and we ignore them. But this is your, unofficial communique. This was a placeholder that then added points to your milestone through the comp chest. So this was their addressing the problems they had yesterday, and I appreciate them getting that in under 24 hours. So there's a full list of things that have been updated here with patch 54.1 and allows you, hopefully, to have a better game experience. And hopefully you enjoyed me going through all this with you, and I appreciate you dealing with my rough voice. Look, live long and prosper. Stay safe for those Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. If you want to help the video, like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for all of our content coming out basically every single day. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all are wonderful, amazing, and can't wait to catch you on our next video and live stream. Go your day.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.